Yeah, man. Yeah, they trying everything to make me jealous, man. Can't even make eye contact with us. Everything. Everything to make me jealous, man. Everything, B. The hate is so real, man. The love be fake, but the hate is real. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Be not to text, be text, Damn, I had so much to talk about. Nigga forgot every subject I had in mind. Because the devil trying to steal the message. You feel me? The devil's trying to steal the message. It's all good, baby, baby. Biggie. Biggie funny. Alright. Yeah, the devil trying to steal the message. It's amazing, yo. Life is a lesson, my nigga. I'm telling y'all niggas right now. You get to learn a lot about people and their behavior. You see? I'm tired of this shit. You see, the problem is when people do something that they're ashamed of. Hold on, forgive my nastiness, my your highness. The reason why I'm wearing this thing right here was at work I didn't like wearing this big thing right here. And when I'm outside, my hat flies off easily. So I have to wear this just to guard it up. This hat right here always flying off. Because California is OD windy. And I tell you windy, let me see. Hold on now. Nah, this nigga don't want to move fucking window. Oh. Anyway. Watch when I start talking, this shit start getting windy. Fuck. Even the window want to be exposed. Anyway, look. Life is funny like that, man. Life is a lesson. You get to learn a lot about people's behavior. You see? People can do something to you and get mad at you for what they did to you. It's as if they mad at you for allowing it to happen. It's like, I didn't even want to do that. You allowed it to happen. I couldn't stop myself from doing it. You feel me? I need one strip of candy. At least one. You feel me? Just two. That's all. Shit is funny like that. Now they mad at me. I'm like, what the fuck did I do, nigga? I'm supposed to be... They just... Oh. Interesting. They're just mad at me now. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit crazy. But I'm not gonna let this narcissist distract me. You feel me? You got other people drawing energy for what somebody else did to me. So if that person looked like the person who did it to me, they would draw energy from that. This is amazing. They're so insecure about who they are. This is what they. I was just mad. I ain't want to entertain nothing. I wasn't even in the mood. If it ain't real, I don't even want to entertain it. You feel me? I don't have time for it. Man, it is what it is. You feel me? I'm just that nigga. Like, I don't even look at shit like that no more. Everything disgusts me nowadays. People be moving too funny. They try to treat me like an object. I'm like, I ain't with it. You feel me? Too many people are competing on the low. They compete with people. I ain't got time for that. But, today's Friday, yo. It's a beautiful day outside. I hope you get outside and enjoy yourself. Try to enjoy yourself truly. Without, I don't know, I don't trust that. Too many bitches in the car with face masks on. You feel me? But enjoy yourself. Go outside. Have some fun. Cost efficient, of course. Make sure you go to a place where you can win money, not lose money. For real. This has been a journey, man. So far, I've been doing great. I can't even lie. By God's grace. Great by God's grace. Who would have thought? I got a title coming up. I'm gonna call it "Who Would Have Thought." Who would have thought niggas would be stealing from me? New York wouldn't believe this shit. They'd be like, "Damn, what? Yeah, niggas is stealing from me." Feel me? I feel proud of myself that people will actually try to eat off of me. Life ain't that poor. Cause I'm already broke. And they try to eat off of me, then that's some shit. They thieves. Feel me? Niggas is thieves, man. They just thieves, my nigga. Feel me? It is what it is. Well, I got 1 minute. I don't see my bus in sight. What topic do I have at hand? What topic do I have at hand? Michael Jackson moonwalking. I don't need a car right now. I was thinking that. I think I need a car, but I'm like, nah. I want a motorcycle. I don't think I need a car. I want a motorcycle. I want like a BMW motorcycle. That's what I need. I need a BMW motorcycle. I don't want no regular motorcycle. You feel me? I can't be. No, I can't. Like, I need some high fashion motorcycle. Something like a BMW one. Yeah. I always wanted that. I always wanted that. You feel me? Hold on. What about it? Yeah, that's amazing. I need a. There was a noose found in Amazon facility center in Connecticut. I'm not shocked by that. That news don't even shock me. You feel me? Cause you see, like, the problem with these warehouse jobs and everything else like that is always people who always, like, a warehouse is like a big family. You feel me? And it's not about how good you can do a job. It's about how comfortable people feel in working with you. You feel me? It doesn't matter how much you know. They will never promote you if they don't feel comfortable in working with you. And usually that comfortability, I got a topic, go on, we going. And usually the comfortability of working with somebody is usually based on if they can speak the same language, or if they have the same complexion, or if they're part of the same race, quote unquote race. So if it's a white manager, he gonna want to hire white people. You feel me? If he's Spanish, he's gonna hire Spanish people. And usually that's what they do in these warehouses. So when somebody from the outside come in, they usually trying to intimidate that person with harassment, consistently not trying to promote that person. You feel me? A whole lot of, hey, they try to nag the person with work. Your work is not this and your work is not that, until that person leaves. They try to play by the book, but they nag that person through some form of harassment and discouraging the person till that person gives up. Then they hire some other white person to fill in that position. And when I say white, that means the manager is white. Usually it's white or Spanish. Because Spanish people also like to work with their own people. I don't never see black people doing shit like that though. Honestly, I can honestly say that. Indians do that shit too in New York City. You feel me? Wherever there's a majority of them, they more likely to want to hire their own people. Trust me. So the new situation is an intimidation process. It's like they trying to intimidate people to feel discouraged from going into applying for that place. You feel me? And make a person who's of color of an ethnic group feel like, well, I don't want to work there. You feel me? And then they leave. They easily give in and leave because it's a form of intimidation. You feel me? That's what they do. So when you have these kind of warehouse and these kind of big places, especially a company like Amazon, which pays a lot of good money, they tend to want to use that as an economy growth to uplift a group of people. If it's white people and it's like a low budget, they'll want to use that as to lift their community by taking all the highest spot. If it's Spanish, they try to hire their own people so they can uplift their people. You feel me? They always think in that realm of thinking. Is there something wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. There is something wrong with that if you start literally trying to, because if it does not work with a person like me, it's not going to work. You're not going to intimidate me. Now it becomes wrong when you actually go through with it and start initiating people to hurt that person and doing things like you wouldn't even know what they're doing with your water. You put your food in the fridge, you don't even know what they're doing with that. Like they'll go as far as trying to make you feel that uncomfortable. Trust me, I know. You feel me? And they do that shit all the time. It's like a global. They do that shit very, very well. And I'm not saying it just to say, like, hell, no, I mean it, nigga. Like, it's the truth. You feel me? And this is what they do. Because they use these jobs. And these corporations know these things. Like Amazon. Once upon a time, it was Walmart. Once upon a time, it was Costco's. Once upon a time, it was Dunkin' Donut. They use these things to uplift their own group of people. They do that a lot. That's why sometimes when you walk in same places, you see nothing but them, and you like, what the fuck, yo? You like, yo, what's going on? Like, hey, how you doing? That's why if you walk into Dunkin' Donut, you're more likely to see a lot of Indians. If you walk into someone like AT&T, you might see a lot of white people in there. Or if it's in a Spanish area, you're gonna see nothing but Hispanic people in there. They do that shit a lot. It's to uplift their people. It's like, and this is based on like the quality of life. So if it's a lot of them in the low, like not, I wouldn't say low, medium income or low medium income, they will use that job and they will only hire their own people. But black people never do that. I think black people should start doing that. If you're in a dominant society where there's a lot of black people, then guess what? You hire your own people. You feel me? Make sure you fill in those spots with your own people before you even look at other people. Because sometimes a nigga like me slip into the system. Bomb. They're like, nah, he gotta go. Like, we gotta try. Nah, he making too much money. Either they're gonna take money from you, they're gonna cheat you out your money, they're not gonna recognize you, you feel me? For a lot of things. All to make you uncomfortable and you live on your own. And they be like, we had nothing to do with it, he just left. Like, you feel me? So it's all about shift blaming. They don't want to take responsibility for fulfilling the things that they feel. So they psych themselves out into doing these things This nigga is crazy. Let me move so I can tell y'all niggas. They psych themselves out from doing these things, so when they do these things, they feel better about what they do. You feel me? It's all true, baby. Don't be mad. You feel me? Oh, you see? That's why I put this shit on. Cause that shit ain't even working, man. This hat is too big, bro. And I don't want to do this. Like, nigga, who the fuck wear hats like that? I need a new hat. You feel me? I just need a new hat. So they do these things a lot. A lot of racial, even Chinese people sometimes do it, but luckily a lot of Chinese people have their own businesses. So if you go to a spa, you might see nothing but, not Chinese, Asians. You might see nothing but Asians over there when you go to a spa. If you walk into a Chinese-owned company, they're more likely to hire their own, or they're more likely to hire people that look just like them. Like, they might hire some Mexicans, or might hire some people that look like them. But you're not going to see something that look out of the ordinary. You feel me? It's true, my nigga. It's a fact. They hire their own people. You feel me? Either they use a company to do it, or they have a company that be like, that's Asian food. Alright, cool. Asian people cook my food. You feel me? And that's what goes on all the time. All the time. But we black, we never do that. We seem to play a fair game, and we gotta stop playing fair. These niggas ain't playing fair. They always think about their economy. You feel me? That's what they think about. Delta, huh? When you start speaking the truth, they start making threats. Huh? Huh? You feel me? So they always think about economy. There's nothing wrong with that kind of mentality, but it only becomes wrong when they initiate some kind of, like, they start going hard and wanting to harm people into quitting for real. Like people like myself and others. You feel me? That's when it's bad. But for people to think in that format, there's nothing wrong with it. You feel me? It's like, I want to lift up my people. Although, you feel me? They make it seem like, no, they still want your money though. They still want you to come in as a customer. But the people that work there, they just want to work. They want to feel comfortable around their own people type shit. It's true. And this is how they if it's a place where there's a lot of poor people and they have the same color, of the same racial, that's how they uplift them, because they have all these high positions. Some of these people don't even qualify for it. So what they do is put them into some kind of class, and that position wait for them. They wait on these people because they trying to build up their own, so they want to feel good about themselves. So they, you know what I mean? We black, we don't do that. Like, we actually play fair. We look at we actually follow the format. Like, oh, okay, oh yeah, you went to university. Oh wow, he qualified. Well, I can't give it to Tyrone because Karen resume look better than yours, Tyrone. And we actually played a fair game. These niggas don't play fair. You feel me? We gotta start looking into it. Like, you feel me? We gotta start either we start our own business, which is the good thing, or if you wanna work, feel me? You gotta be, you know what I mean? You also gotta look out for a brother. Like, you be like, you know what I mean? This is what we gotta do. You feel me? I know they be getting mad because when you start telling the truth hurts so bad sometimes. It's like, it's the truth hurts sometimes. You feel me? But it's true. Like, you feel me? I know. I'm from New York City. I know what I'm talking about. One time I walked in a bank. It was TD Banks to be exact. I walked in the bank. It was a nice mixed culture. You had black girls and Hispanic girls and white girls. I came there a year later. It was nothing but Hispanic girls. They took over. I'm talking about the manager was Hispanic. The cashiers was Hispanic. The teller was Hispanic. The security guard was a Hispanic. I'm talking about everybody. I'm like, damn. Thank you. Oh, man. Fuck. Yeah, everybody in there was Hispanic. I'm talking about everybody. You feel me? And there's places I've been to in Manhattan, the same thing. We went to a hotel. I came back there a year later. Manager white. Employees white. Everybody was white. They had the blacks in the back somewhere. And I'm like, that's crazy. You feel me? I went to a Caribbean spot. They did the same thing too. They was black, but they was Caribbean. See, black Americans, y'all don't do that. Y'all follow the books too much. But I gotta go. I don't know what to call this video. I'm gonna watch it back. and see what resonates. I holla.